Well, welcome back to Bitcoin Advisor channel. My name is Chris, and I'm bringing you this lovely cryptocurrency video right from Friday afternoon. The market just closed, and we're going to take a look at some Bitcoin price targets. We'll take a look at a couple trade setups and jump right in the charts, starting out with the Bitcoin dominance. Something I did want to bring up is the Bitcoin dominance cheat sheet as Bitcoin dominance increases. So for those of you looking for that alt season out there, this is something to understand and to keep your eyes upon as Bitcoin dominance, essentially as it's going down, altcoins tend to rally. So here's what you want for the alt season party. You want Bitcoin dominance to decrease, Bitcoin increase, and that's your alt season. Vice versa, you don't want to see an increase in Bitcoin dominance alongside a decrease in Bitcoin price because that is when altcoins dump the fastest. So that's why we keep our eyes on this. And we've been saying all year long after this macro consolidation breakout that likely we would make our way up into the box of peace and prosperity and death and despair. We're now in the box, and the question is rejection or not. To be fair, the chart isn't giving me anything glaringly obvious at the point of control. That might be something to take a look at, but you're going to have a drive up bearish divergence, a couple drives, in fact, two drives. And that does lead me to believe, definitely going to get a move down to the 21 and very likely a move down to the 23 or the 55. So if Bitcoin dominance is going down over the weekend, if Bitcoin dominance is going down, as Bitcoin price is increasing, I would suggest some of the altcoins are going to run over the weekend. We'll take a look at some of those and bring up some charts. Make sure you do smash that like button. And if you enjoy any of the content or appreciate it, thank you in advance. So what did I want to bring to our eyes here? Our Twitter charts. And these are posted on Twitter often, so you can check out our handle below. Now let's see if I can get to the right chart. Didn't believe the intricacies of TradingView. It's quite the little tool you have here if you have TradingView. Okay. Was that it? Come on. Here we go. Boom. Can I put the favorites on? As much as I love that, I'm not getting what I wanted here. That's why. All right, last try. Last call for alcohol, guys. So Solana, just recapping here, looks like we're going to get sucked up into the point of control here. And no, that's not the point of control. That is the top of the value area high. The value area high of the range. And we have now cleared this node. And could we get a backfill on this daily candle? Absolutely. Essentially, as long as we don't close a daily back below 140, I would look for this one to get sucked up into this area. All right, next chart. Injective coming up. And shout out to Kyle at the Crypto Banter for bringing this one to my attention here. But some people have it drawn like that. Huh. Apparently that is the tip of the iceberg, or is that the tip of the iceberg? And that was the retest, and this is the breakout. Yes, that's what I would suggest. What am I talking about? And getting sucked up to about 27 cents would be very, very nice for this one. Got to defeat 23.20. That would kind of be your first area of resistance. And again, as long as we don't take out the daily low, most of these look like they're going to lift off. Mr. Casper, the friendly ghost. not getting a lot from this one. Arweave, you know, so a lot of these are still not ready to go, but they are getting there sooner than later. And that would be our breaking point. And really back above 2237 on this one is going to do it for me. Aave, that was the measure move breakout target here, and want to do a little bit deeper of a pull here just to see. Whoa, there's a lot of room to go on this one. Aave is the decentralized lending protocol that is pretty nifty if you ask me. There we go. Just want to see where the point of control is here. There's your major point of control, and we've rallied off it thus far. And, you know, who knows how much this one lifts off, but let's look at that short-term target again at about 172. Short-term as you can get. That was Solana. Here's Injective. I think we just went over that one. That one is getting close for the breakout retest. That is getting very close. Now this one did get the breakout retest. Boom. Breakout retest and off to about 2250. All right, enough trade setups thus far. Taking a look at Bitcoin, reining it back in here. And I did want to bring this little box back. And would not be surprised to see this at, you know, hold as support. Everybody's stop losses are going to be right there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do test that 62,000 for a quick wick after the daily close here. But overall, we did say that, you know, getting back above what was it? I think I'm going to pull up another chart here. Bitcoin, a little more fancy here. That's not the one. Bitcoin analysis. Let's get the right chart up here. Is it the Bybit chart? Let's see. That did not do me any help here. I guess we'll go through some of the MetaTrade signal setups here. Bear with me just a second. Before we get there, let's take a look at Brett, the famous Amos meme coin. Still stuck. It looks sloppy. Hard to tell what this one's going to do here. Very, very hard to tell. What we are going to do. Wow, it is 5 o'clock on Friday. That means I probably got to get going home. Probably should get out of here sooner than later. So strange seeing all my charts pretty naked. Oh, Giga Chad. Wow, that move got faded, hitting the center. Home K. Popcat. Popcat, major leader, major winner, did hit the 1618 fib, probably going to cool off from here. Liquidation heat map, I do want to check in on this SUI, which they left the liquidity down at 144, looks like short term heading back up to 155, 157, especially if it can even get just a 5-minute back above 150, and it's looking good for a bit of a ride. Another one that I wanted to bring up to you is Qtum. I do believe this one is probably heading up to about 260. Lots of heat up there and lots of divergences. Let's see. XMR, I haven't checked in on that one in a very, very long time. Is that Mr. Monero? Is this Monero? Yeah, that's a Monero coin. That can't be the high of the year. Neo. Ooh. So we're going to come into the weekend. Crooked smile forming here. Crooked smile forming, but just starting to lift off. This one, yeah, it looks like continuation to me. Volatility low. Let's see if we're breaking any levels on the weekly time frame. This one probably gets a quick ride up to about 11:16. Well, that was tons of free trade setups, but I want to get a good grasp on Bitcoin going into the weekend because I know that's why we're all here. Stock market looks bullish. Looks like we're going to make new all-time highs on NASDAQs. S&P already making Dow and S&P already making new all-time highs. So that's bullish for Bitcoin. The CME closure just happened today. And interesting. They're making it tough for us. Absolutely making it very, very tough. But here's what I would say. CME's closed, bullish enough. We rejected the bearish control zone. Momentum just crossed back up to the upside. If we can get volatility to expand here, this is the day, this is the time, this is when we can get an extraordinary move. When volatility expands on the weekly time frame, price tends to go in the direction of the momentum, which is now crossed up on CMEs, which is very, very good. Let's check out spot price action. Spot price action. Is that the trade setup we posted? Yes, indeed it is. And this is, I think, the chart from earlier this week. Let's see if that did play out. Close enough is close enough. This was an 8-hour signal given. We hit TP2. Okay, I'm going to remove the drawings. That just looks like too much stuff on one piece of paper, right? Let's see what the daily time frame is doing. Volatility is now declining as we're coming up against the white 200. Simple. That is not... It's going to take, I think, a little bit more force to get through there. It usually doesn't just bust through. I guess this is the third attempt. You definitely want to bust through there and hold. If we do see something like this, this is your bullish case. Gosh, I had it drawn out fairly nicely this morning, and now I can't seem to find it in my charts. I'm going to try one more thing here. Curious to see how AVAX closed the day, completing the W. AVAX target up at 32.90. Wow. Let's get rid of that. Are we going to get straight liftoff from here over the weekend? I think another one to check in on is that total market cap. And this was the level I did want to see it clear above, actually. 215. It did not make it. But so far, so good. And we did get above the 213 level, which I think was critical. So we did clear that. Another point for the bulls there. So I guess we want to watch Bitcoin dominance, watch it bleed out here. The day did just close and we're starting to bleed down. Altcoins get a chance to rally when Bitcoin dominance goes down. Near, looks like a W to me. Looks like a partial W. I'm looking for near to get a quick vacuum ride up to about 470 if we take out this high at 457. 457. Okay, what is Bitcoin doing in the after wee hours? Let's check out on Fetch Coin. Wow, that trade worked out. Should have held it a little bit longer. Looks like a head and shoulders to me. What do you guys think, guys? left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and where's your neckline? Bang, right there. Broke out, retested perfectly, and where's the measure move off of something like this? Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, and draw your own stick figures on TradingView. There's a link below. Bang! Wow, that one could go the distance. Looking for sell pressure on the first pass in this area, probably around 180. So if we get a backfill here, as long as we don't close back below 145, that may very well. It does look like it's yeah. If it picks up steam on the next day, I'd look for a big move on that one. Curious to see if BloFin has fetch coin. It does. Wow, that's exciting. BloFin, awesome exchange. Link below. Really enjoying using them. And it's just such a wide variety of products. Highly recommend you check it out. What else? FTM coming up to that 200. So you can see that head and shoulders, same formation. FTM target is going to be much higher from where we're at today. Especially if we can get above the area of peace and prosperity and death and despair, which is going to be that golden pocket 618786 area. So yeah, that's right where the measure move is going to take us. The alt season may just be upon us. That's why I started out the show with that Bitcoin dominance reference, to make sure we know it's time to go. Let's check in on the fear and greed index coming in at a 54. Risk comes back in the market in this area. Thing to watch out for. Bitcoin liquidation levels. Let's take a look at those really quick. And look at all that liquidity right for the picking right above us. So a lot of people went short apparently. Shorts are going to get liquidated up to, yeah, about 64,000. Looks like a free ride over the weekend up to 64.6 might be in the cards, guys. Might be in the cards for the weekend. But don't be surprised if we come and sweep this liquidity first at 62,000. I've been watching that all day long, thinking, holy smokes, are we going to come for that? Are we going to get one more long in at 62,000? Let's take a look back at Bitcoin. Alrighty, you guys know I'm here having fun. This is the only reason I'm here on Friday, enjoying this lovely TA. Plus, I made you guys a video in a minute, and boom. MEXC broke the downsloping trend line. Okay, so most of these made it to the white 200 simple. So the strong ones are already there, right? Popcat doesn't even have one. This one doesn't even have one. Solana pretty much tagged it. Pretty much tagged that area. Aave already above its 200 simple on the day. That is very bullish. Very bullish. Tau. Wow, broke out of the range. Wow, clear for liftoff. Tau. Let's take it on back to when we first started trading Tau. On MEXC, another very good exchange. We have a link in the description below, guys. If you guys have been stuck, anyways, I'm not gonna shill anymore on the exchanges, but BTC, Tau, USDT, a P. And forgive the sound, guys. I know it has been rough. I don't know what happened. I'm not a sound guy. MEXC, Binance, that's the one we want. Way on back here, yonder. If you guys remember, we caught this one early as a W formation. And where do those parabolic blow-off tops happen? Well, at the 4236, very lovely. Got a chance to take some profits there. Now dialing it in deep here. This is very constructive, bullish price action. Wow. 3 rising valleys, 3 crows, whatever you want to call it, up. Up is the potential target. We were looking at, yeah, grab the liquidity there. What is that Wyckoff accumulation? Accumulation schematic 2. Is that it? Is that the one? Is this what we're about to see here? Is this what we just saw on Bitcoin? No, let's go with schematic 1. Is that going to work? No. Where was the spring? But essentially, this is the range. We broke the range, and the next markup is coming. That is where we're going into phase E, it looks like, for Mr. Talcoin. But Bitcoin's doing something similar. Wyckoff schematic. Let's see, Wyckoff schematic 2. Schematic 1. That would be it right there. And just for kicks, I want to see this Wyckoff schematic 3. That's 1. And either way, this was the spring, and you can very, very clearly see it on Bitcoin. That was GME. That is not what I wanted to see. Essentially, and you see it here on Tau. This is the spring. Call that the spring, whatever you want to call it. The potential target on this one, the next target is going to be right here at 498 and then 620. So 498 to 620. This one does look like it's breaking out. OM is another one that looks fairly healthy, and target is 124. All right, that's it out of me. I don't think I have much more in me. Bitcoin took a move. It shows a direction. And that's just to the top side of the range. In order for this to really see the risk start to come back into the market, I think Bitcoin is going to have to make new all-time highs. Definitely. I'm looking at this area as the area where sell pressure is going to come in, and sellers are going to sell and short from the top. And that would look something like this from the 786, which is also, I believe, that is also the daily point of control. Let's see, or the, no, it's got to be lower. that is the POC right there is coming in at 63,876. So that, yeah, clear area that needs to get busted through. Very, very critical area. If we see another lower high here, this will look like, well, another lower high, and you know what comes after that. So I will see you guys in the next one. Have a blessed and highly favored weekend, and I will see you guys all back on Monday. Take care and have yourself a blessed one.